Akina McSween at goal shoot, Selena Brown at goal attack, Tiffany Frederick at wing attack, Jamie John at centre, Eamon Nixon at wing defence, Celine Brown at goal defence, and Camille Slinger at goal keep. And for Montserrat, they have Twyla Fenton at goal shoot, Jordaline Dubrow at goal attack, Ashea Brown at wing attack, Janicia Mead at centre, Robin Yearwood at wing defence, Ashante Fenton at goal defence, and Davika Critchlow at goal keep. 4-2 for Grenada coming into this contest. Their record, Montserrat 1-6. Here's Fenton. Well, actually not Fenton. There it was Dubrow with a shot coming up short. And they are still yet to be off the mark in this contest. And Grenada will come forward and find McSween, who puts away another one. 4-0. Perfect start for Grenada, but Shafia Paul, that is exactly what was expected.
Absolutely. Like you said, this one should be a walk in the park, for want of another word, for Grenada. So they get a chance to recover from that loss at their last game.
Highest total in this tournament so far for the Grenadians, 68. And that was, well, no, let's make it 65. And that was against Dominica in the opening game. No, they had 69 against Guyana. So that's their highest of the tournament so far, the 69 against Guyana. So they'll be looking to get into the 70s today. And they have made a pretty good start for that as Brown puts up a shot, gets the rebound. And this time, no, she doesn't put it away, but McSween does brilliantly.
To recover, give them another opportunity there at the goal.
And now McSween scores.
6-0.
11:42 to go in the first quarter. Once again, bright, love the sunshine. Good.
You're saying lovely. They're probably saying not so lovely. It's hot down there.
Well, it's lovely from where we are. Good morning, by the way, wherever you're watching. This contest was scheduled for 8:30 this morning, but a delay to the start because the courts were still wet when we arrived this morning, and it took some time to clear before they could get the 6:30 matches underway, which started just after 8 o'clock local time. And so that would have pushed back the start of this contest.
I'm seeing these long balls into the circle for Grenada, and I'm expecting them to connect better, especially since the opponent is not as strong as their other opponents. So not sure why they're missing those.
Yeah, Ricardo Chambers and Shafia Paul, the former St. Lucia captain, to take you through this one. Good ball inside again to McSween. And she puts it away. Good move from the Grenada coach to bring McSween into a game like this. It's not a game that you're in any danger of losing. The Grenadians will win this one regardless of who you put in that shooting circle, but the experience could be good for the youngster.
Absolutely. It's a good opportunity, when you have the younger ones, give them a chance to play, because you'll need them in the future. When the more senior players have passed on, you'll need to rely on them, so it's good to get them some experience.
Yeah, Letitia Cato is 38 years old. Those knees are not what they used to be. And when I see her, I think, she struggles to walk. And it's miraculous what she is still able to do on the netball court.
Absolutely.
And even though it's obvious that her mobility is not what it used to be,
she's still giving off.
Yeah, she is still a powerhouse. Here is Brown. And goal attack. Leaves it for McSween. And McSween puts up a good shot this time to make it 9-0 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Grenada is probably also wanting to put quite a few goals on the board to make their shooting, their goal average much better for the overall tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to compete on that end with St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who has put up some massive scores in this tournament, including 2 in the 90s.
Yep.
And who knows, they are probably getting pretty close in their current game against Anguilla.
A good birthday gift for that goal shooter today.
Yeah, Marian Frederick, the leading scorer in the tournament, as Maxween puts up another one for Grenada. That's their 10th. Halfway through, almost halfway through this first quarter, so brilliant start for them. Might want to increase the rate of scoring in this first quarter though, because as we've noticed with a lot of the teams, we tend to get diminishing returns as we go through the quarters.
And then that sun is not helping at all.
Yeah, definitely won't help in this heat. Maxween misses again.
Seems like she rushed that shot a little bit as well.
And this is why the experience is so important. You don't want to be missing from that range, but again, it's the type of match that she can miss, build into a rhythm, and hopefully improve throughout the course of the game, and hopefully the experience will help her going forward.
Absolutely.
And they continue to win the ball back. Grenada. Montserrat still yet to get a goal in this one. And Brown puts this one in to make it 11-0, 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Oh, out of court.
Definitely out of court. Umpire is not going to miss that.
Probably if Cato was in, they would be doing one pass in the center third and straight into the goal third. But they're taking it a little bit slower with their newer players.
Grenada ranked 21 in the world. Montserrat unranked. Quite a bit of untidy play so far, both ends of the court, but the superior quality of the Grenadians showing. I think Montserrat have only had one shot. They are yet to score. We haven't had a scoreless quarter in this tournament as far as I am aware. And there is another miss by Maxween, and the confidence leaving her.
She gets another opportunity as they've stolen the ball again.
And Brown puts this one in, and that will make it 12-0 with 3.5 minutes to go. Well, 3 minutes and 47 seconds. And because of the heat, I think they have been given a break within this first quarter, is what I think has happened here.
Hydration break.
Yeah, because it is so hot.
It's very hot.
We don't quite feel it where we are, do we, Shafia?
Well, I'm happy about that, at least. But the rays are quite bright on the eyes.
They certainly are. Well, whenever anyone complains about the heat, I usually say it's much better than the rain.
That's true. That is true. At least for the netball.
Yes.
You know, I love the rain when it's time to sleep.
Penultimate day of this tournament.
To me, they should still be on court if this is a hydration break, I guess. Maybe they think it's the end of the quarter.
Well, it's definitely not. Multiple matches for a few of these teams to play in the tournament. Two days lost to rain. 2 full days, the second day, Sunday, and then yesterday, Friday. And the opening day last Saturday, a week ago, only 2 of the 5 matches were contested. So the organizers have had to be working overtime to reschedule the matches. I'm wondering if something else has happened here, because this is a pretty lengthy hydration break.
Maybe it is the end of the quarter? It wasn't?
Well, the score is 12-0. It is showing 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. They're going back at the same end, so we're still in the first quarter.
That was a long hydration break. It's as if it was counterproductive a little. Standing in the sun.
Well, let's see. 3:47 to go in this quarter. We get the restart. Possession to Montserrat. Can they get a goal here? Montserrat lost their captain, Joanna Osborne, in that win against Guyana. She took an extravagant fall within the first 2 minutes of the contest and said she heard a couple of areas, including the knee and the ankle, when she went down. And missed there for Twyla Fenton, who was slotted into goal shoot once the captain got hurt. She did try to return, but after one play it was obvious that her tournament had ended.
Oh no.
As Brown puts up another one for Grenada, 13-0.
It's always difficult to hear about or see those injuries.
Maxween puts up a shot, and this time she gets it to go.
Oh. Centre thought she was being changed. Not so much.
Montserrat making one change though. Janelle Francis comes in at goalkeeper. Montserrat trying to get a goal in the first quarter, not to be there. As I said, I'm not aware of a scoreless quarter in the tournament so far. Maxween puts up one. And that is the 15th goal of the quarter for Grenada. Here she goes again. Yeah, 4 minutes to go in this quarter. It was actually 7:46 to go when they took the break. So it was pretty much at the halfway stage of the quarter. I wonder if that will be done for each quarter.
I believe so, once the sun is out like this. I've seen this happen before, so yeah. I'm just not sure how long it is, because it did seem like quite a long break.
Yeah, it's probably about 3 minutes and just felt a lot longer to us. Here's Twyla Fenton to give Montserrat their first goal of the quarter, and she does. Massive occasion for them getting the better of Guyana. That match as well, Guyana led for a long way. But in the final quarter, they could not hold it together. And Montserrat came roaring back to snatch the win, 37-34. Rousing celebrations as well, because they knew that was the game if they were going to win one this campaign. Both teams knew it, and both teams went out there and really battled. Brown puts one up, another one for Grenada, 17-1, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
If they keep up that pace, they're on track to surpass their highest score so far. But they probably need to put some more on the board, because as we know, towards the end, there's fatigue and everything else that creeps in.
Maxween. That's goal number 18. Couple of quick changes here being made by Grenada.
I see the captain went out.
Yeah, at centre, Jamie John. Changes as well for Montserrat. Yeah, I guess in this type of heat you want those little breaks.
Absolutely. It's unfortunate their benches aren't covered. They have some umbrellas and stuff.
Yeah, because I was about to say they're still sitting in the sun in any case.
I see one of them went back there to cover by the tents. Nice straight jump. And the Will Grenada make their 20? Oh, she had. Oh.
And not a lot of resistance being offered by Montserrat here. Just one goal this quarter, under a minute to go now in the first. One more opportunity for a goal for Grenada. How quickly can they get the ball up court? Long ball into Maxween.
The ball needs a little more height for it to be a little cleaner.
Penalty shot coming up to close the quarter, and she buries it. 20 goals for Grenada in the opening quarter against Montserrat, who were able to put up just one, and so the advantage is by 19 goals at the end of the first quarter.
As expected, definitely with that pace, they're on track to get the highest score out of this game.
3 quarters to come, the second quarter after this.
We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp Updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp Updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp Updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos.
Start of the second quarter, Grenada in control against Montserrat, 20-1. Ricardo Chambers alongside Shafia Paul taking you through this one, the second contest of the morning on court one. Earlier, Barbados with a terrific comeback from 6 goals down at the end of the third quarter to win it against the Cayman Islands. I don't think there will be any comebacks in this one.
No. But Grenada needs to put on the pressure because I believe they want to put some goals on the board. So they need to stop making those unforced errors, long passes. But, you know, can do that, but just make it clean.
Yeah, Cecile Howell is coming at goal attack for Grenada. Max Sween remains at goal shoot.
See, it's like as if it's so difficult to get into their circle when it shouldn't be, because the passes are a little too short.
Well, Montserrat putting on some defensive pressure. They might not be able to put up the goals, but they can sure try and stop Grenada.
Right, minimize their score.
And it's all part of their development as well.
Yep, and we've seen them over the years. We see how much they've grown. All of these matches are important for that growth. Okay, they get an opportunity to go right under the pole.
Twyla Fenton trying to figure out her positioning now. Oh, she comes up short there, Fenton. Gets another opportunity though. Fenton gets her team's second goal of the contest, her second as well. 20-2, and it is their centre pass, Montserrat.
Montserrat gets the first goal on the quarter.
Yes, still no goals this quarter for Grenada.
You know, Grenada needs to be careful that they play their game and don't, you know, drop their levels.
Yeah, you still want to execute the basics well.
Oh.
Yes, you know that this is a game you will win, but still.
Yeah, you have to keep
You're looking for execution. You're looking to see how those fringe players step up. Right now, things are looking very difficult for Grenada.
Interestingly enough, yes.
Yeah, on the offensive
They're
end.
having a hard time getting into the circle.
Really, really hard time. Janelle Francis, though, for Montserrat is a very good defender, and she's shown that throughout the course of the tournament.
Poor communication there by the Montserrat team.
Here she is putting pressure on Maxween again. Cecile Howell gets the first goal of the quarter for the Grenadians. The Spice Girls up to 21.
Took them quite a while to get their first goal on the board. For this quarter at least. And now they seem like they're in the groove again. Oh, nice long shot there by the goal shooter from Montserrat.
Yeah, Twyla Fenton, her third goal of the contest. Montserrat's third goal as well. Just one goal in the first quarter. They have already doubled that in this one. Howell. Here's Cecile Howell. And nails that one. 23-3. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Good pressure there, winning the ball for Grenada. Another chance for Howell. And very confident from that range, Cecile Howell. All her career, she's been good from shooting from range.
These are the passes I don't understand. So these are the passes I don't understand from Grenada. They have it's not as competitive, but still they're making these long, inaccurate passes and turning over the ball.
Yeah, just not showing any patience. And sometimes when you have a team you think you should be beating comfortably, you can overpress.
Yep. Oh, nice touch there by the goalkeeper for Montserrat.
Yeah, on the defensive end, they've been pretty good.
Yes. Absolutely.
Especially in the second quarter.
I think they're even surprising Grenada as well because they thought this would be a walk in the park.
Valencia Adams, she's now in at goal attack for Montserrat. Fenton, oh, misses that one, and now Adams gets the rebound. Oh, misses as well.
But they get another opportunity since the goalkeeper deflected that outside.
Let's see what Twyla Fenton can do here for Montserrat. She puts it in. That's their fourth goal of the contest. 3 in this quarter now. 4 scored by Grenada in this quarter, so it's a pretty close quarter so far, and now we're halfway through with 7:23 to go, and they will take the hydration break.
Wow, that's a low number of goals for that half there. Half of the second half.
Half of the second quarter. At this stage of the first, the Grenadians are already at 10.
Correct.
10-1, but a little bit of indiscipline, maybe a lot of indiscipline on the part of the Grenadians, and better defending from Montserrat has changed things around at the start of this second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Montserrat is doing a good job of keeping their score low there. So Grenada definitely would have to ramp up. I mean, they're still far away, 20 goals away, but definitely not further along as we would have expected by now. No, I wish the ladies also were able to cover during this hydration break, because you get a little bit of water and the sun takes it right back out while you're standing there.
Yes, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the tournament leaders, leaving the complex now after completing another win, their latest against Anguilla. And they are setting up magnificently for what many consider to be the championship game against Grenada. That's on Sunday, scheduled for 6 o'clock. And the way both teams have gone this tournament, the Vincentians will go into that one as clear favorites. But of course, it's
Home court.
yeah, it's sport. The home crowd will be in, and you never know.
Never know. It's
You
true.
never know. One
Yep.
thing is for sure: the Grenadians will come ready to play really hard. They will leave everything out there. And their job not done yet, because they have tough matches to come before then, including St. Lucia tonight.
That's right.
And the St. Lucians have gone about their business well this campaign. Thought they did a very good job to shrug off a decent Dominica team.
Shout out Team St. Lucia.
Yeah, I've liked what I've seen from the Dominicans this campaign, and I think they will continue to improve and be more of a force in another year once they continue to put in the work and the structures and systems.
Yes, Dominica is always a hard-fought team. Always. Oh, nice cover there.
Valencia Adams leaves it for Fenton. 25-4, Grenada leading this contest.
The defenses are having some trouble there with their free feet. The obstruction is being called quite a bit over there.
5-4 in this quarter now in favor of Grenada. And it is Montserrat's center pass.
Oh, nice change there.
A real struggle here to get the ball into the shooters. That's well read, brilliantly read. And Grenada will come away with it, or will they? No.
Yeah, she read it well, but too many touches on that ball. So pass over to Montserrat.
Well, this time Francis wins it for them. Now Howell goes into Maxween. Good take from Maxween under a little bit of pressure, but misses. Does well to get the rebound, and now she puts away the shot. 26-5. 5 minutes 10 to go in the second quarter.
That was a better pass, better height as well. The others were coming in a little too short, and so the Montserrat defender was able to get it previously. Oh, she lost her footing. Oh. It's interesting, you know, I would expect Grenada to take these turnovers and, you know, make them count. But they've turned over back to Montserrat now.
Blame it on the heat.
It is very hot. From the time I landed, I was like, woof, this is not the son, this is the father.
Grenada lead 26-5. Deep into the second quarter.
Oh, okay.
But only 6 goals this quarter for them as Maxween comes up short again.
I see she's pulling her hand back a little too fast, not finishing that shot.
And this time she finishes the shot and finishes it well. 27-5. 7 goals now in this quarter for Grenada. And
Okay.
Maxween taken out of the game. I think it's Brown who is in now
Yes.
at goal shoot.
The other sister.
Her sister at
Golden.
goal defense, yes.
You're a twin, actually.
Yeah. Celine and Selena Brown. Here's Twyla Fenton for Montserrat. Puts in their 5th goal of the quarter, 6th of the contest. 27-6 now. Grenada by 1 in this second quarter. They lead by 21 overall. Of course, it's the 21 that matters most. But they continue to lose possession of the ball. Grenada.
Oh! Wing attack replayed there.
Yeah, rookie mistake that. Cecile Howell takes Grenada to 28. Just 8 goals in this quarter.
I see some people already tired on court. Or maybe the sun is just too hot. I'll say the sun. When I steal them on stretch. Oh, she goes for the long one. Ooh.
Yeah, contact call on Fenton. Now she gets a chance to score, and she does. 6 goals in this quarter for Montserrat.
And 8 for Grenada.
Brown now makes it 9 for Grenada in this quarter. 29-7. Just about a minute to go. Montserrat with the center pass. Grenada ranked 21 in the world. Montserrat unranked. Valencia Adams can't pluck that one out of the air.
Overpass. And
And
she had so much space, you know. The goal attack, you have to find her space. A good lob always lands on the court.
yeah,
So
and now Grenada with an opportunity for one more goal in this quarter. And Cecile Howell with the opportunity, and she takes it. And they get up to 30 with just about 5 seconds to go based on the clock downstairs. Center pass, Grenada.
they didn't
And
realize.
that is the end of the quarter, is it? Fired into Brown, who gets another goal. That's 31-7. And with that, the end of the first half. Grenada will be a little bit disappointed that they only scored 11 goals in the second quarter. Montserrat had a much improved performance. They scored 6. Grenada still ahead though by all of 24.
I'm wondering whether that last goal counted, because didn't the time... I could have sworn I heard time before. Well, it looks like it counted.
Yeah, certainly the scoreboard is saying 31. We'll be back for the second half.
Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride.
Start of the third quarter, Grenada versus Montserrat, 31-7. Grenada leading this contest. A good second quarter for Montserrat. They scored 6 goals, limited Grenada to 11 after they were down 20-1 at the end of the first.
And Grenada with the steal. Coming down the attacking third. Oh, nice spin there, goal shooter.
Yeah, good work by Brown to stay in court and lands the shot to start the quarter well for the home team. Much better start to this third quarter for Grenada than they had in the second. Took them quite a while to get on the scoreboard in the second quarter, having scored 20 in the first. Twyla Fenton trying to keep the momentum for Montserrat, and that shot goes. So they go up to 8. Oh, lovely. Oh, brilliant. Cecile Howell stepping forward, and the goal attack is the one who puts it away for 34-8. But brilliant work from Brown.
Absolutely.
First to stay in court and then to have the presence of mind to fire the ball into Howell.
The goalkeeper was just there standing, minding her own business, and obstruction was called on her. She's quite surprised because she raised her hand in the air, even if she wasn't really doing any defensive work.
Great combinations now between Howell and Brown in the shooting arc for Grenada. And they score 5 goals already in this quarter, conceding just 1. 11:45 to go in quarter number 3. Howell for Brown once again. And Brown is shooting well.
She got her overpass there as well, wondering why. You know, she was all alone.
Here is Howell. That one doesn't land.
Good positioning there by the goal defense to get that rebound and contact and for them to get possession. Long pass into the center third for Montserrat.
Critical quarter this for Grenada if they are going to surpass their highest score of the tournament so far. They started with a 65-43 win over Dominica, then went down to Barbados 60-68, beat Guyana 69-16, Anguilla 53-16, and Antigua and Barbuda 63-36 before a 46-58 defeat to the Cayman Islands. Four wins, 2 losses coming into this, but both defeats have been to the invitational teams. So in the tournament proper, they are 4-0, heading to that big face-off against St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Sunday. But before that, they have St. Lucia tonight, and the St. Lucians will not be easy to handle.
Lucia pressure.
As Sophia Paul will tell us.
They better.
St. Lucia in high spirits, no doubt, over the last year with the exhilarating performances of one Julian Alfred retaining her Diamond League title at 100 meters over the last couple of days. Now heading to the World Championships, where she hopes to become world champion for the first time and add to her Olympic title.
Yes. All of us are ready for that.
Yeah, one of the favorites for the 100 meters. I make her the favorite for the 200 meters.
Yes.
But it will be 2 sensational races in Tokyo.
Absolutely.
So
Shout
a
out
lot
to
for
Juju.
a lot for St. Lucia to look forward to.
Ooh.
As Brown and Howell combine again, but Howell just allowing that one to slip.
Mm-hmm. And that hurts a lot when you're right under the pole, you know? Thinking you're about to shoot and then it's a turnover.
Getting up to the halfway stage of this third quarter, 38-8, Grenada over Montserrat.
Nice shot there by the goal shooter for Montserrat.
Montserrat, they've gotten into double figures in all but one of their games this campaign, and it was the incomplete game against St. Lucia where they scored just 5 their opening match of the tournament. But after that, 14 against Antigua and Barbuda, 10 against St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Cayman Islands, 20 against Dominica, 37 against Guyana, and 25 against Anguilla. So their last 3 matches have been 20 goals or more, Montserrat. And it would be a massive win for them if they got to 20 in this game.
Absolutely.
Against Grenada. As unlikely as it looked right now, but in our first game it looked unlikely that Barbados would win, and they came from 6 goals down to win by 5 in the final quarter.
So it is possible. Ooh. right, Grenada converts.
Yeah, Selena Brown putting another one away, and they hit the 40s now as they get to the hydration break in the third quarter of this contest. Grenada, the world number 21 ranked team, looking to put away the unranked Montserrat, who have struggled throughout the course of the tournament. And Grenada in control of this one. They lead by 31 goals, 40-9. And we still have over 6 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Grenada definitely doing better off the blocks for this quarter. And we saw Montserrat doing 6 goals in the previous quarter. Now they're only at 2. So they need to pick up the pace a little bit for them to close on that lead and make it look a little cleaner for them. Grenada, I'm sure they want to pound on the points, make sure that they get into the 60s, maybe even 70s, I would think. But their second quarter definitely hurt them on track to that number.
Yeah, 6-9, their highest tally of the tournament so far. That came against Guyana. Guyana have suffered 2 defeats where they've conceded into the 90s, including 94 against Barbados, the highest score of the tournament. They conceded 93, I think it was, yes, against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who have been in the 90s twice this tournament. 92 against Montserrat as well. So the Vincentians have been the dominant team. Marian Frederick has been the dominant shooter. Today's her birthday, by the way, so happy birthday to Marian Frederick. As the players retake the court to complete quarter number 3 in this contest. ECCB International Netball Series, penultimate day of a competition.
We have packed 2 days here as we reschedule some matches for the rained out days. So keep it locked on ECCB Connect.
Selena Brown continues her good shooting in this contest
But
for...
it doesn't count. Though.
Oh yeah, doesn't
there
count.
was an infringement on the outside. Montserrat is still putting up her fight there, not letting it be easy for Grenada, especially in the circle. But unfortunately, a long pass and they've turned over the ball, Grenada's possession.
Yeah, 3 more matches to come later today after this. At 5 o'clock, Antigua and Barbuda versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then 2 7 p.m. encounters. Barbados against Dominica and Grenada against St. Lucia. And then on Sunday, 2 matches at 6:30. Barbados versus St. Lucia and Antigua and Barbuda versus the Cayman Islands. And then at 5 p.m. Anguilla versus Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda versus Barbados, with the final set of matches set for 7 p.m. on Sunday. Cayman Islands against St. Lucia, and that big match St. Vincent and the Grenadines up against Grenada, with the closing ceremony scheduled for 9 p.m. Sunday. So a lot of netball still to be played in this tournament. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grenada leading Montserrat 41-10.
I noticed the goal, she was a little confused as to why the umpire called too close a pass, but her feet, I think the confusion is before you used to be able to, once you can pass between, but now the rule is the distance between the feet must be at least 3 feet for it not to be too close a pass. And maybe that's what she's confused about.
Jamie John back on the court for Grenada as well, their captain at center. Great work from John And good finish. Oh, just rims out. And Janelle Francis might have hammered into the pole.
Oh, it's hard. But she's okay. She's running.
And she has possession of the ball.
Nice outlet pass. Oh, she can't hold on to it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, great pass. Not a great catch, though. Lots of turnovers here. 3:30 to go in the third quarter.
I'm very proud of Montserrat, you know. Every year you see them improving, working hard to improve their game.
The one thing I would like to see from them is an overall focus on fitness, agility, flexibility. Because ultimately all the other improvements that you want to make over time comes down to the body being able to handle the work to get it done.
Absolutely. It's a lot of rigor, especially when you're playing games back to back like this. You definitely have to make sure that your body is adequately trained.
Yeah, but playing better teams will give them an indication of some of the improvements they need to make, and hopefully that will continue to help them as they look forward to next year. And
Qualifiers.
and as
Qualifiers
much as
next year.
possible as well, try and get, as many matches in.
That's one thing I wish we had more of it in the region. We play here against each other, but we need more play.
Yeah.
Even outside of these, ranking tournaments.
Very much the case. Yes, you get 9 matches at this tournament in the course of a week, and that is excellent. But you need more international practice at other points of the year as well, and of course a lot of it might come down to finances for some of these countries in terms of traveling.
Yes, it's absolutely the barrier. The cost of travel regionally, cost to put on to get your team prepared to travel. And then also people have to take time off of their
jobs.
Their jobs as well, yes.
Yeah, because so many of these players have regular 9-to-5 jobs. They are not professionals. So that's also an hindrance.
Yes.
So much to think about.
Yes.
And then when you consider teams like Australia, New Zealand, England, and now Jamaica, South Africa as well, they have so many players in the professional ranks, and that gives them a distinct advantage because their players are always playing,
Yep.
always training. They are fitter, they are match sharp.
Yep, and they have the financial backing for sure.
Well, maybe with the exception of Jamaica, they may say otherwise. But comparatively,
Compared to the other islands, I'm sure they are way ahead.
for sure, without a doubt. 43-10, and we're down to the final seconds of this third quarter. Lovely ball into Brown, and once again she holds herself in well and produces another goal, which might be the final one of the quarter. Centre pass to Montserrat. And there's the whistle, end of the third quarter.
I think she called a timeout, but it's only 2 seconds left. I don't know.
Well, it's been 2 seconds left for quite a while on the clock, so
There we go.
yeah, there we go. Officially now, that's the end of the third quarter. And at the end of it, Grenada, they scored 12 goals in that quarter.
Oh,
3.
it's not the end?
Oh, no, it's not the end.
Interesting. I'm a little
Okay, here's
confused.
Valencia Allen. We're all a little confused. Still Montserrat with possession. I guess this is added time. Let's use a football term.
Okay.
And there it is now. There was an exclamation on that whistle to suggest that it is indeed the final whistle for the third quarter. And 43-10 is the score in favor of Grenada. Another low-scoring quarter. The Grenadians got 12 goals in that one. And I'm not sure how happy the coach will be at the end of this one, even though they are 33 goals clear.
Yeah, you would expect them to be a little bit closer to getting to the 60s and 70s. I mean, if they pull out another 20-point quarter like the first one, maybe they may. But, you know, as the game progresses, the sun is beating down on them. All of these are contributors to lower scores per quarter. So we'll see.
Yeah.
If they can pull it together and get to 60 something.
Yes, some of course would say that, guess what, the Grenadians have had the opportunity to train in these conditions and they should be well acclimatized to them. And sometimes you can be, but it's still very, very difficult to play in conditions like these. It's really burning hot and there isn't a lot of cover for the players even when they are not on court. And so it is really draining and difficult to play in. So 43-10, end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth.
Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride. Moving with decency and pride. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh.
Grenada 43-10 over Montserrat. It hasn't been the most exciting game we've seen in the tournament, but the Grenadians just trying to get the job done and save as much energy as possible with St. Lucia to come later on today. My name is Ricardo Chambers, and Safia Paul, the former St. Lucia captain, is alongside me. Here's Twyla Fenton. Puts that one long, knocked in by Valencia Adams, and now Fenton is forced to shoot from range. Well off the mark. And I guess we pretty much expected it, Safia. 20 goals scored by Grenada in the first quarter. And in this heat, under these conditions, we always felt it would be difficult to maintain that. And since then, 12, then 11.
Yeah.
Or 11, then 12.
Right.
Here's Valencia Adams. Comes up short.
Unlucky there by the keeper. I felt like she had her free feet, but the umpire felt differently. It's a matter of perspective. It should be 11 now.
Yeah, so the scoreboard just not keeping up as the Grenadians score another one, but it should be 45 to 11. Here's Fenton again. Oh, Valencia Adams does well to keep it in. I thought she could have balanced herself and taken that shot. I'm surprised that she tried to
send it out.
Yeah. John quickly inside to Cecile Howell. And Howell gets that one to go, 46 to 11. So the official scorer is still saying Montserrat are on 10. I'm not sure if we missed something and that last goal was chalked off. But I guess we'll run with the official score for now. 47-10 is what the scoreboard is saying. And we'll have to go with that until told otherwise. Grenada with Howell. Howell gets that one to go once again. 48-10. 5 goals so far this quarter. Nice little run for the Grenadians. They're about to get a 6 now with Brown. Oh, cup misses.
She gets another opportunity here with the contact from the goalkeeper.
10 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the contest. Great pressure put on by John, getting the deflection.
Oh,
and
nice
now the
steal.
ball won by Mitchell at goalkeep, and the Grenadians are away. Great take by Howell. Now can she complete it? Decides against going for the shot, but does well as Grenada get to 50 with 10 minutes to go in the final quarter. Inside to Brown again. 51 on the board for Grenada.
They look like they have a good groove going on now. Let's see. They can keep that up and get some higher points on the board.
9 goals already in this quarter. 9:45 to go.
The defense is definitely making it harder for Montserrat in this quarter.
Sean got a tip to that.
But also contacted because she didn't jump too straight. She was a little leaning there.
Every pass is giving Grenada an opportunity to steal here. Here's Valencia Adams for Montserrat. They don't send in many aerial balls for Twyla Fenton, who misses that time, and Valencia Adams will get an opportunity to score the rebound. Oh, she misses as well. And Grenada are away. Oh, great work. The pass intended for Howell, and that is unfortunate for Montserrat as it comes into Selena Brown, who scores another one for Grenada. 52-10, 8:30 to go in this final quarter of the contest.
Oh, nice take. Ooh, oh, unlucky.
Yeah, just needed the finish. It was a fabulous take. Acrobatic. But couldn't complete the job.
She has good balance, that's for sure.
That one would have made the highlight reel.
Right. I see the Antiguan shooter doing a lot of those, the layups.
Yeah, Regis has scored a lot this tournament, has done a lot of shooting for the Antiguans. Getting to the halfway stage of this quarter, so I think we have another hydration break coming up. Yeah, and here we go. Hydration break with 7:33 to go in the final quarter. It is Grenada by 43 goals. They lead 53-10. And they need another 17 goals to get to their highest tally of the tournament. Can they get there, Safia?
I think they can, you know, but they would have to settle down, have some patience, cut out some of those long passes, unless they're going to make it more accurate. We're seeing that those long passes are going out of court instead of into the shooter's hands, and so that will deter them from getting to it. But if they tighten up, you know, be patient, they should be able to.
And let us not forget, by the way, no Letitia Cato in the lineup for Grenada this morning. Rested, rightfully so. Tougher matches to come. And you want to give her as much rest as is possible. Surely she'll return for that tough test against St. Lucia tonight. And then for another big game against St. Vincent and the Grenadines to close the championship on Sunday. Grenada's scoring hero, Letitia Cato, their first ever professional player. Greatest for Grenada. And the Spice Girls looking to reclaim the title at home. I think they won it at home in 2019. They also won in 2023. Lost down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 2022 and last year. And the Vincentians looking to become the first team to successfully defend this title. Before 2019, this was played as an under-23 tournament and was upgraded to a senior event in 2019. So this is the 5th staging, and no team has successfully defended the title in that period. But the Vincentians seem well on course to doing that. They will take some stopping, that's for sure, but you never know.
Yep, you just never know.
And we get the restart. Final 7.5 minutes of the encounter. Grenada leading 53-10.
Ouch, that bounce pass was right in her knees. You couldn't even hold on to it. Brown is doing some quick turns there. Split landing, just a little short on the shot. And now she makes it. She's pretty agile, the goal shooter. Oh, nice positioning. Easy pass into the circle there for them to convert.
Can they score 16 goals in 6 minutes? 55-10 now. Well, in 7 minutes, sorry. 6:42 to go. They'll certainly push Grenada, that's for sure. They've already netted 12 goals in this quarter, equaling what they did in the third quarter and one more than they did in a slow second quarter.
But they did this long pass again, turnover. So these will, hinder them from getting to that highest score that they probably are looking for.
And they've had to work a little harder, figure out different ways of getting the ball into the shooting arc. Of course, when they have Letitia Cato, a lot of those long balls will land, although the Caymanians did a number on her the other night.
Yes, I saw that. It's always funny to me when the defenses act surprised when they're called upon.
Another one goes in for Montserrat, takes them to 11. And it's going to be interesting to see the game plan employed by St. Lucia tonight, because we've seen two teams now, Antigua and Barbuda, and the Cayman Islands, find a way to shut out a lot of those long balls coming into Cato. The Antiguans were only able to do it for one quarter. The Caymanians were able to do it for 4, and that was the difference. Will the St. Lucians be able to do it any at all, and for how long? I know Safia can answer that question, but she'll probably decline.
I'm not going to decline. I believe they can.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that one later on. The Grenadians for sure will start favourites and will be expected to win, and we're expecting to have a very good Saturday crowd in for that. The best crowds we've had this week is when the Grenadians are in action.
Correct.
And tonight and tomorrow night expected to be no different. 56 to 11, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the final quarter.
No doubt having home advantage gives you a little bit more juice.
Yeah, certainly when you have the crowd behind you, can help. Can also hurt as well at times.
Pressure, right?
Yeah, because it is additional pressure, but to be honest, I think when you're ready and up for the challenge, it is likely to help more than it is to hurt, because when you feel as if you want to give up and that crowd is pushing you and pumping you, you find something extra.
See, there's another long pass. She was well positioned. She could have gotten that ball easily in the front. Instead, they overpassed it and turnover to Montserrat now.
Let's see if they can make it count. They have 11 goals on the board. Can Twyla
Good
Fenton
press.
make it a 12th? Yes, she can.
Good press on that keeper there, staying in position when the shooter takes a step up.
57-12. Grenada 45 goals ahead.
Okay, they got that one.
Yeah.
Let's see if they convert it. They have to use these errors from Montserrat in order if they want to make that 70 or.
The Under-21 World Cup coming up next month. Barbados heading to that tournament, using a few of their Under-21 players in this tournament to good effect as well at the back end of that game against the Cayman Islands.
Good practice.
Yeah, very good practice. The official clock has stopped at 4:02 for some time now, so just know that we are in the last 4 minutes of the contest.
No, there's a change on court. Bringing in a new goal shooter.
Set to pass Grenada.
Our goal attack didn't feel too confident there. Passed on to her goal shooter, who converted.
was a little bit surprised that Selena Braun was not involved in that defeat to the Cayman Islands. I thought she might have made a difference in that one in giving Kato more support, because they really did a number on her, the Nikisha Els, Lewis and Lynch.
It's an interesting choice of pass there. Right on the edge of the line, you could almost bet it would go outside.
Yeah, they do it quite a bit, that much I can tell you, as Valencia Adams puts up another one. It's short, and she's fortunate to get another opportunity.
She could have passed it too.
Yeah, certainly could have if she had the presence of mind. 59-12. Don't think Grenada will get to the 70 to get their best score of the tournament, but Mitchell wins it well for them. And they're on their way quickly into Selena Braun, takes a step forward and puts away another goal. 60-12 now. Just about 2 minutes to go in this one, or less.
Those long balls again.
Yeah, that one wasn't so long, but well away from
the shooter, who already has a position in front. It didn't need to go that far.
Yeah, certainly didn't. Just a pass misdirected there.
Yeah. Well, at least they changed up, but did not convert.
We are in the home stretch of this encounter. Grenada on their way to win number 5 of this tournament against 2 defeats. 2 matches for them to come after this. One tonight, the other tomorrow evening, so they'll get a full 24 hours rest ahead of that match against St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Is that the end?
That's the end of the contest. Grenada complete a comfortable victory over Montserrat. It wasn't always brilliant play, but they have managed to come away with the victory. Tough conditions this morning, but they win comfortably. Grenada 61-12 over Montserrat.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Team Grenada, on that win. Like you said, I was hoping that they would be able to make the 70. If they had less of those long balls and unforced errors and capitalizing on the mistakes of Montserrat, they might have been able to. But again, spilt milk. We're at 61-12 in favor of Grenada. And that's the end of that.
Yeah, they led at 20-1 at the end of the first quarter. 31-7 at the end of the second, 43-10 at the end of the third, and they finish with 61. So 18 goals scored in the final quarter for Grenada, only bettered by the 20 they scored in the first quarter. 61-12 the final score over Montserrat.
Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh. The Caribbean, rising higher. Yeah. We've healed the scars, now we're shooting stars, not just here for the ride, moving with decency and pride.
Netball. Netball. Yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries.